Hello! Hello, hello! Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. It's our Thursday to once again. This is FQ Mom, Rose Fresh Fausto, here at your every Thursday show with me and my sons. Money Lessons with FQ Mom and Sons. Ano ba yung FQ? Sana yung mga maagang dumating sa inyo, nag-take na ng FQ test. FQ stands for Financial Intelligence Quotient. It is your ability to make sound decisions and actions when it comes to your personal finances. In other words, hindi lang knowledge dapat behavior din. It is the IQ and EQ of handling money. Today is already episode number 6. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat who always come and join me here. And today, on episode 6, I have son number 2 joining us. Take it away.
Hello. Wala tayong stage entrance so ganito na lang. So good morning everyone. Hi, my name is Enrique, son number 2. So actually, just a quick intro. If she's the FQ mom, I'm the FQ son. But of course, besides being a son, I also run my own business called IFE, wherein we help make saving and investing for everyone. So today we're very excited to be able to share kung ano ba yung mga kwento namin tungkol sa basic law number 2.
Yan ang ating pag-uusapan ngayon. That's our episode title. Pero bago ang lahat, sige, let's say hi to our viewers. Hello. Salamat that you are giving your time. Ram, Mike, user 3890388, Geraldine, Ram, I said that already, Bomber, Burns, Christian, and Ami Gatay. Uy, dun sa mga nagpapadala ng halo-halo, Ruby Bako. Tapos kanina meron maganda eh.
Wenli.
Hello,
si Wenli.
Happy
Mom
Sainix. Okay, Coco, ang dami. Marami tayong pag-uusapan ngayon. At bigyan mo na sila ng patikim.
Actually, meron tayong special guest today. So sa lahat dyan na gusto ng mga kanta-kantahan, they want like a show, not just talking about money, but even, seeing the different talents of people out there. We actually have a special guest. She's a very good friend of mine. Her name is Inna Gatmaitan. She is a really good singer. She's actually a Bukas Palad singer.
Yeah, and a Kumu.
She is a Kumu streamer. She's a regular Kumu streamer. And I really like this. Yung title niya. I mean, she has a corporate day job. But at night or on the weekend, she transforms into a professional princess. So I'm pretty excited for all of you to meet her later.
Yeah.
Maya. So for all those who know people who are interested in these kinds of stories, to hear from her, para ba maging professional princess, di ba?
Oo nga, ano ba yun?
Invite na your friends to come join the Kumu show today.
At saka syempre, whenever we hit 1,000, what happens?
Yeah, may pasayaw.
May libreng pasayaw. Masarap sa halo-halo para Yema, Ice K lang. Nang? Okay. Ano ba ang ating second game na ba tayo?
I think good though for all those who were here last week. Do you have, from those who were here last week, meron ba kayong mga parang key takeaways or parang key learnings or things you remember na, last week I really liked the part about
essentials yung pinag-usapan namin.
Essentials with my brother.
With Martin.
Martin.
So if
any of the viewers today were there last week, and you remember or you like anything that you like about last week's topic, sabihin niyo na, lagay niyo na sa comments.
Basahin natin. Tapos, sana, yung mga maaagang dumadating now, we have 445 live viewers.
Ooh, thank you, Rolly. Thank you, Cricket.
Yeah, and we also have live viewers on Facebook. There are 17 of them already right there. So, hi, Jay Tolentino. Hello, mamaya. Kita yata kami ni Jay.
Ayos.
Okay, sige. So, salamat sa halo-halo, Rolly, Lucy, Perez Marjorian. Totoo ako sa mga malay nyo. Kahit nahirap na lang ako sabihin.
Use 84904. 433. 0443.
So habang hinihintay natin sila, nasabihin ko ano yung mga naging favorite nila last week.
So ikaw, ma, baka you can start. Were there, you have like
essentials,
special...
oo.
Ay, sobrang gusto ko from last week.
From last week kasi, well, natuwa ako yung mga, ang dami yung mga usual na mga lively. Uy, ano yan? Sino yan? Si Anne.
Hi, Anne.
So, parang, natutuwa ako that they were spending time with us. And then, dun sa essentials, kaya namin pinag-usapan yun. Kasi yung naging hashtag essentials, yung lugaw is essential, ganyan.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of stories na napag-usapan that this pandemic has really brought us down to our knees to really think about ano ba yung essential. Tapos yung lesson from last year was that kung halimbawa gusto nating mag-cut ng 20% in our expenses, studies show that instead of across the board cut, mas maganda piliin mo na lang yung hindi masyadong essential sa'yo para mas hindi mo ramdam yung kirot. Oo, yung sakit. Oy, salamat, Jessica.
May mga nag-hello. May mga
sinishare
Wendy. Sharing this live.
Yes, sige pa, go.
Halo Candy. Deoxys. Kailan ko tayo na. Thanks. Shout out also to Monchi. Who said that. Shout out to the golden boy ng IFE.
Yeah.
Nice.
Golden boy.
Thanks.
And you also watch Monchi's podcast. Kung lalo na kung mga mahihilig kayo sa basketball off the bench.
Off the
Facebook
bench.
Live.
Okay yan.
Now, the second season. Okay. Direct, i-ready na natin. What is the second basic law of money?
Okay. So, the basic law of money, which is seen in, kita mo ba? There we go, that book.
It is taken from the
retelling of the richest man in Babylon. So, what is the second basic law of money? Get only into a business you understand and seek advice only from competent people.
Pinakita na ba natin? Direct? Ayan.
Yon.
What is the second basic law of money? Asan yung sagot?
Next slide. Diyan.
Asan yung mismong sagot? Ayun!
Okay, one more time.
Sabay tayo. Okay. Let's imagine that all of you are going to read this together with us.
Okay.
The second basic law of money is... Get only into a business that you understand and seek advice only from competent people.
Okay, game. So, isa-isa natin yan na chat to unpack that. Actually, ang daming kwento.
Uy, ang dami na natin sa Facebook. Hello, 116 strong.
Oh, wow. Hello, the Facebook live
Okay, let's
viewers.
unpack.
Okay, game. So, ano ba tong second basic law of money? So, it really builds on kung ano ba yung napag-usapan natin last week, which is the first basic law of money. The other week. Sorry.
The first basic law, i-remind na rin natin.
Let's remind everyone, the first basic law of money, ano ba yun? Pay yourself first. So, okay, let's say, marunong ka na doon, di ba? You're saving, you're paying yourself first before you pay all of these other bills. Paano na? I mean, kulang na ata kung puro basta-basta save lang tayo, di ba?
Kasi walang kikitain.
So, what's the next step, no? Ano ba yung second basic law? You get only into a business you understand. And what's nice is, when we talk about getting into a business, hindi lang naman siya yung saktong may business talaga na nagbebenta ka ng food or whatever.
Yeah.
It also deals with getting into an investment that you understand. So whether it's through yung mga stocks or bonds, diba? Or all different other kinds of investments, kailangan naintindihan niyo ba kung ano ba yung ginagawa niyo?
Oo, ang ganda. May sinabi na kagad si Kev dito.
Kev, one of our regulars, Kev.
Yeah,
hello.
Risk comes from not knowing what you are doing. And he is quoting the world's greatest investor, Warren. Si Uncle Warren. Nalala mo yung lolo mo? Thank you sa halo-halo, Mitch May. Sige, tuloy mo yan. So, kadalasan kasi, ang nangyayari sa atin, para bang, okay dun. Okay yung food business na yun. Lakas ng kita ni, whoever.
Kasi nauso yung sushi bake. Yung mga ganyan. Recently. No, nung start ng pandemic, lahat gumagawa ng sushi bake.
Mas bago. Ako kasi, ang example ko lagi, yung nung 1980s pa, to those who were alive already, or tanongin nyo na sa magulang nyo, lechon manok. So, si Andok's lechon manok, which is still alive, ang daming nagsigayahan. Grabe, sa lahat ng kanto, if you drive along a street, dyan sa mga Commonwealth, ganyan, lechon manok. Dahil, it was like, syempre sasabihin mo, ano yan? Food yan, basic need yan.
Ayos.
Tapos, it seemed like a pretty simple business model.
To do.
So, sobrang dumami. At ang nangyari, ang daming nagtiklupan. Kasi siguro yung iba, hindi naman talaga nila yung galing, no? Hindi yun yung gift nila. Pumasok lang sila. Kasi uso, na herd mentality po sila. Yan din yung isang behavioral bias na sa Tagalog, mas madaling ikwento na lang eh. Gaya-gaya.
Gaya-gaya. Ganun.
Parang kung andun sila lahat, there must be something good. Gaya-gaya without regard to whatever you are good at.
May comment nga si Kev about that. Marami nang na-scam daw sa mga Bitcoin, crypto dahil dito sa second law. Or hindi dahil sa second law.
Dahil hindi
nila
sunod.
Hindi sumunod sa second basic law. You have to get only into a business or an investment that you understand. Because if you don't understand it, let's say magkapalya-palya na, kung masira na, or if it all comes crashing down, you don't even know why.
Yeah.
Or
so,
you don't even know that it's about to happen.
Yeah. So, maganda lagyan natin to ng kwento. Kasi syempre, baka sabihin, yabang-yabang nyo naman. O kami rin po, alam nyo, kahit na feel ko ng pagiging FQ mom. Pero hindi pa ako FQ mom noon. Nagkaroon din kami ng mga sarili naming experiences when we failed to observe the second basic law of money. Na pumasok din kami sa mga kung ano-anong negosyo. Who wants to start? Do you start or do I?
Ladies first.
Ladies first na lang. Okay. So kung chronologically speaking, ganito yon. So when I was an investment banker and then I decided to be a full-time homemaker, and then in one party, makinig kayo sa storya ha, mga Bev user, Marialanam.
Thank you.
Salamat.
Cyril Tabian, thank you. Ching, ching.
There was a party in the neighborhood and we were seated at a table together with our neighbor na sobrang ganda ng kanyang fast food stall sa Shangri-La Mall. And then sabi niya, oh yeah, ito yung nako-collect ako everyday. And talaga syempre nagganon-ganon yung mind namin. And then si Marvin, he felt na baka I needed pa to do something else na hindi ganoon ka high, ang tawag mo doon, high stress job. Because the investment banking was a really high stress job din yun. Parang demanding. Baka something I can do on the side. Sabi niya, gusto mo? Para bang let's get that stall that they were saying, the rights daw, doon sa Shangri-La Mall sa fast food. Ayun, we did, together with another couple neighbor. And we put up this stall, it's called Kalye Grill in Shangri-La. Ewan ko kung merong nakakita sa inyo. Nakatikim. Masarap yun, mga inihaw. So we spent quite some, di ba? Meron kaming mga pinagawa ng scientific yung mga manual of operations, ganyan. Tapos, pati rin yung, mahilig ako sa photography, especially at the time. I paid quite a sum to put up these really nice photos of mga grill. Tapos, ang cute pa nga mga pangalan ng mga menu doon di ba? Yung mga, kalimutan ko na, dahil pala I went through my notes. So anyway, yun na nangyari. We went into that business. So noong una, okay, meron naman. Siyempre, yung mga kaibigan na tutulong-tulong.
Ganyan.
Tapos, when it was earning, it was okay. Pero nung nagbe-break even na, naloloka na ang nanay mo.
So parang the revenues were sakto lang sa expense. So
and
break even
actually, I wasn't really enjoying it. And then I realized, ano ba itong pinasukan mo, Rose? Hindi ka mahilig magluto. Hindi ka mahilig. Tapos, ito pa, hindi nga ako mahilig mag-grocery. Tapos, parang I was given that burden na pag hindi maganda yung pag-manage ng inventory, you had to go and buy. Tapos kung minsan, mapipilitan pa akong bumili sa Rustan Supermarket, di syempre ang mahal. Oh my God. And then I realized, oh my God, I am not using my core competencies. What am I doing here? So, imbis na matuloy-tuloy pa yung lugi, ay hindi na ako nagpakasang cost fallacy. Sell na ako doon. So, yun, I realized na, hello, hindi mo nga kahiligan yan, hindi ka marunong dyan, hindi ka natutuwa dyan, anong ginagawa mo dyan? So, kulang po kung pera lang ang magiging motivation nyo. That is my story. Anong sa inyo? Sarap sa haro-haro, Ronald.
let's say hi to the people. So,
Oh,
sina
Salve!
Salve.
Hi,
Salve.
Salve! Success
Ronald.
is here.
Ronald Quintos. Sarah Bian. Oh, may sila. I'm talking. Can't wait to see Inna Gatmaitan. So,
Oh, yan
wait
na,
for
yan
that.
na.
Yung
Oh,
mga fans,
sige.
yan, dyan na sila. Thank you, Macy, Puda. Okay, Kathy, Katka.
Sabi ni Kev, ang first cam niya was first quadrant. Our first cam was first quadrant. Tita Salve daw. Thank you. Thank you sa halo-halo.
May scam din.
Education plan naman ang scam niya,
scam.
sabi. Dami talaga. Scams
Mm.
take different forms. Yan po yung second basic law of money natin. Ano?
Mhm.
Siguro ikwento mo muna yung own experience mo before we unpack the second part of the second basic law of money.
Okay. So for all those na may mga kwento, share nyo lang sa comments, whether it's through Facebook, StreamYard, or Kumu. So ako kwento naman ako. So this was just recently, 2 years ago lang ba yun?
Yeah.
2 years ago. I had a friend from college na we were group mates sa mga schoolwork. So we actually knew each other pretty well. As in, naging close na rin kami as a friends. And then, while we were working, he also had a corporate job. I also had a corporate job. And he had this really big idea. And at one point, parang sabi niya, I'm gonna do this business. He got into the business of laundry. As in, yung self-service laundry. Alam mo yun, yung mga stalls
Ganda daw ng boses mo. Sabi
Ay,
ni
salamat.
Tita Salve.
Salamat.
Sige. Pwede kaya ka maging singer na lang.
Singer na lang.
Laundry business.
Voice actor.
Sige.
Pag-dub ng
Voice
mga cartoons. So imagine, sabi niya, okay, I set up this laundry business. Tapos he was open to investors. So, ginawa na niya. As in, it was already running. Andun na lahat ng mga machines. And this guy, yung background niya, he's also into finance like me. He was working for a corporation, dun sa investor relations. Ako naman, I was in Deutsche Regis as a stockbroker and a research analyst. So, alam mo, I felt like, I know how to analyze businesses naman, di ba? So I can see naman if this is a good business to get into. So then, we talked about it. Ganda ng mga projections, sa mga estimates. So, ano yung pwedeng forecast ROI natin? Ano ba yung revenues natin? As long as we get this, and this customer, sobrang kikita na tayo.
Bongga na assumptions.
Ganda na assumptions. Ilang years lang, parang 2 years lang ata. I think ROI na dapat. Yan, ganda, galing. So I go there, I look at the place, di ba? I ask around a little bit. Tapos, I guess a part of me wanted to get into the whole business. Kasi I've been saving, investing, pero never yung talagang negosyo na hawak ko talaga. Actively.
You're very much into passive investing.
Passive investments. Kaya you buy a stock. Siyempre, hindi naman ako nagpapatakbo ng company na yun, di ba? Let's say, kung Jollibee yung stock, yung Jollibee management, hindi ako. So now, I had a chance, parang may chance ako na mismo yung papayaman. Kaya yun, kapag yaman ka, kahit wala namin, scam daw. So, mga side comments to. So ito na. So parang sabi ko, okay, game, let's do this. And I invested. Actually, this was the biggest investment na I put in. Ang laki. As in, that was a lot of my months of savings really went into it. And then after that, siya ko na-realize na parang, teka lang, ano ba tayo alam ko sa paglalaba? Kasi I'm lucky that I don't have to do my own laundry. I don't like having to do my own laundry. And I realized na itong friend ko, I mean, he meant well, pero medyo magulo rin pala.
Budol daw, sabi ni Mark.
Baka budol? Oo nga, parang ganun yung nangyari. When I didn't check, he actually bought a franchise pala. Pero we didn't use any brand name, no. We had to create our own brand. Tapos, on top of that, wala rin nangyari kasi like, we kept trying to see that, bakit pa parang ang laki ng costs? And I didn't even really know what was driving these different things. When I asked for the records after putting my money in, which is a big mistake, gulo-gulo pala. Parang ano ba yung naging basis for the total investment cost? Ano ba yung naging basis for all of the expenses?
Sakit, no?
So talagang naging magulo siya. And it came to a point na I told him, okay, sobrang gulo. there was this thing pa with the girlfriend, ganyan, na I don't even know ano yung halo, ano ba yung sharing. Basta ang dami lang hindi na pag-usapan, maraming hindi nakasulat na maayos in an agreement. So it's very clear kung sino ba talaga may-ari ng what percent,
Wow,
yung mga
super
ganyan.
halo-halo. Thanks, Albs. Oh.
So yun nangyari, I decided to pull out. Buti na lang, I was able to be kept whole, di ba? So, yun nga, yung sabi ni...
Joke tuloy sa'yo sa
Martin,
bahay. Tinutokso
Oo.
siya sa bahay. Kasi laundry business.
Laundry.
Ayan, yung money laundering mo.
So, for all of my ka-CFA analysts, whatever, medyo na blindside ako sa lure na, uy, pwedeng kumita to. Uy, parang finally a time to be like a more active businessman. Parang exciting. So, yun.
You know what? You really, ito ang naramdaman. And I think we share this experience kahit it was like probably more than a decade apart. Nakakabobo. Alam mo yung feeling mo? You finally realize, bobo ko naman. Kami nga ni Honey, si Marvin, akala natin, galing-galing natin mag-analyze ng mga kung ano-ano. Ano to, di ba? So, sabi na lang namin, syempre, actually, you can either call it a humbling experience or a humiliating experience.
Oh my God.
Sabi namin, nope, this is our MBA.
Yun yung tuition.
Tuition for MBA.
To learn.
It was a very expensive fee to pay just to learn that you should obey the second basic law of money to get only into a business that you understand. Kasi nga, for example, di ba, ikaw, sana man lang, yung kaibigan mo na kinasosyo mo, sobrang galing na niya doon.
Like talagang ilang taon na sila nagaganyan, yung family nila, yun yung negosyo talaga, so they really know the ins and outs of this
kami
industry.
Rin, yung kasosyo namin, hindi rin. Nalure lang kami doon sa, grabe talaga. So, yan ang aming mga sad sub-stories. But, sabi nga nila, di ba, if you didn't learn, then wasted. Pero if you learned something from it, then okay ka naman.
Then, it's called tuition fee. It's not called a waste. Complete waste. Tingnan natin kasi ano yung mga comments sa mga tao. How about seek advice from competent people? How do you know who is the right or competent person? Sabi ni Kim. Actually, it's saktong saktong transition natin to the next.
Transition. Because there are two parts to this law. Yun, na-discuss na natin yung una kanina. No? Ito naman, sabi niya, listen only to competent people. Ayan na. This is actually the biggest challenge din, no? Kasi, kadalasan, ngayon, naglipa na po mga kung ano-anong guru dyan.
Parang ng expert.
Oo, dami ng expert ngayon. So, it's really very important to vet your sources. It's not that simple.
Yep.
But at least man lang, no, mag-research naman kayo. You can do online and you ask around. But it's really very difficult. Do you know that today, yung biggest scammer ng mundo, si Bernie Madoff, he died.
He died na.
Yeah, he died. Actually, I think that, so kung yung date ng US, that's April 14th. So he died. So siya yung biggest scam. Ang nangyari rin doon, may ano dyan may HBO yata nun. It was, it starred by one of my favorite actors, Robert De Niro. Siya yun. Ang nangyari doon, nakakaloka nga kasi, he was so well connected. Connected siya sa mga SEC at mga...
Why should give a background for the audience? Kasi sino ba tong Bernie Madoff?
Bernie Madoff. Medyo nakalimutan ko na kung ano talaga. Basta, he was really in the finance industry na may pagka-respected. And then he came up with this na yung para bang investment niya, mga pa-secret-secret pa, yung tipong hindi ka automatically accepted as one of his investors. So yun din yung mga gimmick niya.
Yeah.
And I think he was also making it appear na lagi sila kumikita. Dinodoktor niya yung kanyang yung financial statements niya.
Yeah.
So yun po yung nangyari. That's why what I'm saying is, it's really, really very hard to do the second part of the second basic law of money. Like, for instance, yung mga kaninang sinabi nga si Salve, sabi niya, nabudol din siya sa education plan. Nako, di ba? Ang hirap So, sometimes talaga, if something that is promised to us is that yung okay dito, walang downside, wala pong ganun eh. Kung nawawala na yung reasonable downside to a supposed to be investment that you are invited to join, medyo pag-isip-isipan nyo na po yun.
I think a simple way to think about it naman is, kunyari, when we're talking about looking for advice about something. If you're looking for medical advice, you don't ask a blogger. You ask a doctor. I think yun yung simple way to think about it.
Ko yan.
Diba? If there's someone who tells you about, you should get into this business, diba? Nakailang business na ba siya na successful?
Correct.
Marunong na ba siya tungkol sa business na yun, tungkol sa industry na yun? I think that's one simple way to think about it.
Sorry to disturb you, but we gotta do. We're now 1,018. Ano yung music natin? Okay, 1, 2, 3, go!
Iba yung song sa akin. Thank you. Uy, si JP nandito. May Union Bank Peaks.
Hi there.
Shout
Hi also
out.
to Jolly Ringo.
Wow, a long time. Union Bank days.
Okay, so ano ngayon ang mga pwede natin ipayo dyan, ano? Something's happening today.
Baka may nagsasign in. Okay na, dito na lang.
So okay, sige. So, yun nga yung sinasabi natin, ano? In the book, The Retelling of the Richest Man in Babylon, which was taken from the classic of George Samuel Clayson, 1928 pa niya sinulat. Yung kwento po kasi doon, yung si main character Arcad, nagyabang siya doon sa mentor niya. Sabi niya, oo, nagnenegosyo na ako ngayon. Ano negosyo mo? Buy and sell of jewels. Tapos sabi, sino ka negosyo mo? Ito si Asmore. Sabi nung mentor niya. Bakit ka nakikinegosyo dyan? May alam ka ba? Wala. Yung partner mo, may alam ba? Wala. Brickmaker yan eh. Sabi niya, why go to a brickmaker when what you need is somebody who knows about jewels? Sabi niya nga, di ba, when you want to know about the stars, syempre, nung panahon na yun, you don't go to a bread maker, you go to an astrologer. So in the same way, yung sinasabi mo nga, if you need advice on COVID.
On COVID or medical advice, you go to a doctor. You don't go to a random
You go to a health
blogger.
professional.
Health professional talaga. So similarly, kung mga financial advice, di ba? You go to a financial professional.
Yes.
Diba? Hindi kung sino-sino random person.
Actually, di ba, naglipanan, I mean, not to discredit anyone, but you really have to look at the history also. And kadalasan din, especially if you're talking about money, the way I would always say is that dapat yung money nakadikit lagi sa values, no? Kasi kung minsan, kung mamaya yung mga mini-mentor mo dyan, tingnan mo rin yung character. Kung ganun yung klaseng buhay na gusto mong magkaroon ka, di ba? Di go lang. Kagaya ng sino yung greatest trader of all time.
Sino to? Which one's this?
Si Jesse Livermore.
Maraming greatest trader
Jesse
of all time.
Livermore. Parang he's really celebrated as a great trader of his time. Pero medyo stressful siguro masyado yung buhay niya. So, he committed suicide. And
oh, wow. Okay.
I don't know kung sino yung nag-shoot dito sa... So yung mga ganon, Because really, buong character dapat yung tinitignan ninyo. Salamat sa halo-halo, Mary Ann, and Laika Soriano, and Lai Bongares. So, okay. Excited na ba tayo? Is it time?
For yeah, kasi I think one other thing people have to know when talk about the second basic law of money is when you get into a business, you understand. But you don't have to necessarily drop everything and then all in ka dun sa business na yun. Baka there's a way for you to, let's say, keep your day job and still be able to figure out, diba? Okay, what else can I do?
Yeah. Ay, bigyan natin sila nung guide bago natin ilabas yung guest natin. Direct Sharon, can we bring out that intersection? So how do you now look for that thing that you should be getting into? Ito, I always share this kasi when I give talks. Sabi kasi, nung pagkatapos ko kasi mag-housewife, di ba nag-housewife nga ako noon, Tapos, nung parang, ano pa bang gagawin ko, naglalakihan na yung mga anak ko, I was able to find that in the words of a philosopher theologian. His name is Frederick Buechner. He said that God calls us to a place where our deep gladness meets the world's deep hunger. Ang bongga ng words
Mm.
niya, na nagkaroon pa ako ng sarili kong paraphrase. Sabi ko, God's will is the intersection of our greatest passion and the world's greatest need. So, ano lang dyan, ang tawag mo dito, for your info, the passion here that I'm trying to convey is not yung something that you do that you're jumping for joy all the time. Lahat ng passion may kasama ang sacrifice
Yep.
yan. And that passion, it's not something that you go out looking for in a hidden valley. If you do the work, that's when you realize what your passion is.
Exactly. So kailangan you have to get into it, get your hands dirty.
Yes.
And maybe it won't feel so great at the start, di ba? Pero ideally, you cultivate it over time.
Meron kang inner joy when you do it. And gusto ko ilabas din natin yung mas refined pa yung pag-define ng mga Japanese. Let's bring out the ikigai. Have you heard this, guys? So tell them about it. It's the intersection of these 4 things.
Okay, so if you guys see, there are 4 different things. Na one, we looked at the top, that which you love. So gusto mong gawin. On the left, you can see that which you are good at. Kasi, pwede naman na love mo yung, let's say, NBA. Pero hindi ka naman magaling na basketball player.
Paano ba yun?
Hindi, wala rin point, diba? So that which you love. Second, that which you're good at. Sa baba, that which you can be paid for. But kasi that's where you can really see value. You can earn and people see the value and hence they're willing to pay for it. And then on the right, syempre, I think this is one of the most important parts. That which the world needs.
Yes.
So hindi lang basta-basta you love, hindi lang basta-basta magaling ka, or hindi lang basta-basta you can get paid, but why do something that the world doesn't need, diba? So try to aim for something.
Dapat alamin mo kung saan ka ba magiging useful. Kasi we're a society and it's always good if you're living a life that has sense naman. Not just for yourself, but to others also. It is time. Let's go.
Okay.
I think you should have the privilege of introducing our guest for today.
Okay, so our guest for today is a really good friend of mine from a long time. She is a really good singer. She's actually a singer at Bukas Palad, so singing for the Lord. But she also has a day job, and while keeping the day job, she's been able to do a lot of different things, such as being a professional princess. Legit, professional princess talaga yung term that they use. And she's also a very active Kumu live streamer. So without further ado, allow me to introduce Inna Gatmaitan.
Hi! Hi, Tita Rose. Hi, Enrique.
Hello.
Yes. Medyo mainit today, Tita, so we need like a extra air.
So yeah, so to all of the fans
Hi,
of Ina,
Gerald.
or the going to be new fans. Sabihin mo naman, Ina, how can they find you on Kumu?
Oh, well, I hope you can follow me here on Kumu. That's Inna.Gatmaitan, and also on Instagram. Yes.
Yon. So okay, game. How should we start?
Oo nga Ina, meron ka bang gusto mo nang sabihin sa kanila about our topic for today? Before we are privileged to listen to your music.
Well, kanina I was listening to your discussion, Tita Rose and Enrique, and I agree with the intersection of your passion and God's will. Talagang I think that happened to me, especially with being a professional princess, because I really, really love performing. And when you said na parang there is sacrifice also involved to it, yes, I definitely agree. Kasi, syempre, you can't do a show without rehearsing. So you always have to rehearse. You have to work for it to be better. Yun.
Baka you can share with our viewers, ano ba tong ibig sabihin
Define.
paki-define naman, ano ba yung professional princess?
But before that, hi, Tita Jane. Hi, Rose and Enrique, watching from the province of one
and
of
hi,
the most
Jovelyn.
25 most beautiful beaches.
Julian Hermosa.
Yes.
Hi, Julian.
Sacrifices for the dream, an understatement. Okay, sige,
So,
what
game.
is a professional princess?
Well, I perform in different events, birthday parties, small shows, and siguro the main reason why we call it professional princess is because you get compensated. You get paid to be royal.
Sino ang peg mo? Si Meghan Markle or si Kate Middleton?
Ako, tita, it's really, I'm more of an Elsa, a Queen Elsa. I think.
More of an
If I were
Elsa.
to compare
Queen
myself to a royalty.
So, who have you played na ba na princess in all of these events? Sino ba yung na-try mong parang, okay, you have to wear the whole costume, you have to wear the
Yeah.
costume, you have to
The
sing the
wig.
songs, the wigs.
That's
Sino na
right,
ba?
that's right. Well, I started performing rather, as a professional princess since 2014, and I started with Elsa. Kaya
Elsa
super
talaga.
special siya talaga for me. And I really relate to her story. Parang ganun. Di ba her story is like finding herself, ganyan.
Wow.
Nice.
Pero I think I've done like all of them. As in down
All
to
the
like
Disney
Snow
ones.
White. Yeah.
Grabe.
So,
Yeah.
do you own your costumes?
Oh no, I don't own it.
Okay.
It's provided for by the events company that I work for.
Oo. So, dapat
Yeah.
ang measurement nyo medyo standard, di ba?
Ah,
Standard measurement.
Yes.
like,
Exactly, tita. So I really make the effort also to stay fit and exercise every day. Kahit 15 minutes lang or something.
Aha.
It's
grabe.
very important, or else I won't fit in the costumes.
Oo. So, what you're doing right now na, di ba you have a day job?
Yes,
But
I do.
on the side, because you know that that is your passion, that is your gift, yun yung ginagawa mo. Sige, tell us about that.
Well, siguro, if I were to describe my daily routine, it would be, syempre, I have work from 8 o'clock until 5. Pero ngayon, it's my lunch break, so guys, don't worry. I'm not breaking any rules here. So, yun, I work from 8 to 5, and then after 5, that's when I start to work out for siguro a lot, like an hour for that. And then the rest of the time talaga, I have to plan out my streams because I do live streams here on Kumu as well. And then I also have to rehearse. Ang goal ko sana every day is to rehearse at least siguro mga 4 songs. 2 of which are old songs and 2 of which are new. Para every time, I always have new, fresh content to present to everyone.
Gusto nila
Nice.
bang pakinggan? Yes, type yes kung gusto na nating pakinggan kumanta si
Yung
Ina.
pasample.
Pasample na natin. Kaganda ako. Kasi when she came in and greeted us, iba na kaagad yung ano niya.
Yung dating.
Parang nainggit ako Tsaka siguro yung mic ko rin. Mic ko dito na.
Ayan na, sina Shawi, Julian,
Oo, yes
Kev,
na daw.
yes na yes daw.
Stargazers, Kev. Okay.
So now, Ina, what song do you have prepared for us today?
Okay, this one is one of my Disney favorites. It's by Moana, so I hope you like this. Yes.
Oh, pero bago siya kumanta, Direct Sharon, gusto ko siya yung malaki. Pwede ba yun? Siya yung malaki. Maliit lang kami ni
Like
Enrique
kami,
sa
kasi
side para
audience.
mas makaramdaman yung performance level. Ay, pareho kaming malaki.
Pare.
Hindi mo kami makapaliit. Baba mo kaya muna. Gusto ko siya eh. I want her to really have the floor to herself. Is that fine? Yes ba yun?
Or
Hi,
kailangan
Stargazer.
O sige,
Charlie
let's not
Charles.
waste time para makarami tayo. Oh, tayo yung naiwan.
Okay,
Okay.
let's see.
Shall I? Oh my gosh! Whoa! Oh, hello everybody. Hi, Kuya Martin. Hello, Girly Zach, Christine, user Pasko na. If you guys like what you're seeing, if you like what you're hearing, I hope you can drop gifts. Thank you for the palechon. Okay, this is How Far I'll Go by Moana, and I hope you like it. I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water no matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know, where I cannot go, where I long to be. See the line where the sky meets the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know. If I go, there's just no telling how far I'll go. I know everybody on this island seems so happy on this island. Everything is by design. Thank you. I know everybody on this island has a role on this island, so maybe I can roll with mine. I can lead with pride, I can make us strong. I'll be satisfied if I play along, but the voice inside sings a different song. What is wrong with me? See the light as it shines on the sea, it's blinding, but no one knows how deep it goes. And it seems like it's calling out to me, so come find me and let me know what's beyond that line. Will I cross that line? See the line where the sky meets the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know how far I'll go. Yay! Thank you so much.
Oo, ang
Okay,
galing.
galing,
Ano
galing.
Thank you.
Disney princess.
Oo
Sobra.
nga, grabe.
Disney princess ka talaga.
And thank you sa lahat
Thank
ng
you.
mga nag-gift na bigla sobrang dami.
Oo, natutuwa sila, mga nagregalo. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. So, you said you have to practice 4 songs a day.
Yes, at least.
Can you teach me how to sing?
Take advice only from competent people. Check,
Oo.
check.
I actually promise nandyan sa listahan ko yan. Alam mo
Oh my
yun, yung
gosh, tita.
mga random things lang that I want to learn. One of them is I want to learn how to sing.
What's your favorite song, tita?
Well, hindi sa favorite song, but the song that I want to learn to sing is Two Words by Lea Salonga.
Oh my gosh, tita, that's one of my favorite songs also.
Di ba it's such a
Wow.
wedding song?
Yes. It's
So,
so
ang
lovely.
background nun, that was the wedding gift of Louis Ocampo to Lea Salonga when she got married. Eh, di ba ang hilig ko
Wow.
ikasal?
Sobrang feel namin yung love, tita, all the way here.
So, parang binabalak ko, kaman ba kaya ako sa next,
Go for it, Tita Rose.
Sige
I
lang. Okay lang ba sa
support.
inyo sa audience natin? Do you want to hear FQ Mom sing? If you
Sample
do,
daw, tita.
Halo-halo kayo.
yung pinakamalaki daw.
Yung Kumu universe.
Only for them today. Actually, somebody said that my voice naman has a quality. It's just that I don't know how to control it. Tapos, siguro kung minsan it comes from here, not from the diaphragm.
Mga ganyan.
So, ang mga carry kong kantahin, yung mga madadali lang, yung mga Karen Carpenter, yung nandun yata yung range ng voice ko. Tapos, pati nga, kaya nga nasad din ako, pati si Claire de la Fuente. Di ba parang Karen Carpenter of the Philippines, si Claire de la Fuente. I
Yes.
don't know if you're familiar with her. Yeah, tapos syempre yung mga kanta nila, Sharon Cuneta, madali.
Yung mga abot.
Pero ang gusto ko talaga, kahit isang kanta lang ang tutunan ko to sing very well, I like yung Two Words ni Lea Salonga. Tignan nyo sa Spotify kung ano yung sinasabi ko for those who are not familiar.
So yun, grabe. So ikaw ba, Ina, when you try to learn, who have you like sought advice from?
Oh,
Diba?
yeah,
Kasi,
that's a good
I mean,
question.
in general with that topic, how do you look before people na pwede mong maging idol or pwede mong sundan in terms of how to become better at what you do?
Oh. Siguro my inspiration talaga is Miss Lea Salonga from the very
Kaya pala
beginning.
naman, kaya pala
Yes.
naman ganun
That
ka.
princess talaga yung, I mean,
Oh,
Princess
that's
Jasmine din siya, di
right.
ba?
That's
And all.
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and tanda ko before, parang she would always say, ano yun, 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. And I think that really guided me from the day I started taking voice lessons back in grade 3, and then yun.
Grade 3, ang cute.
Yeah.
So, ano ang dream mo when it comes to your singing career?
My dream is really actually, tita, I don't know if it's very simple lang, pero ang goal ko talaga is just to make people feel inspired and comforted. Kasi I am just an average person here who loves singing and apparently is pretty good at it, and I just really want to inspire other people to also, just do their best in whatever they're good at and whatever their strengths are. Yun. Actually, yun lang talaga.
Tama-tama ka.
Tama.
Sabi ni Aris Lasiste Baloran, sarap sa feeling. It's 5:30 a.m. here in Italy. Full of wisdom and entertainment. Thank you, Aris. I hope you could always join us kahit na medyo maaga yung gising mo.
Oo nga.
Isa Gonzalez, sabi niya, go, Ina!
Si Jovelyn also. Oh, si Sam. Sam Azul is here. Also, Rie.
Oh, Sam is also a great singer.
She's here.
So, Sam, ano ka na?
Sam Azul
Ay, amali. Sam
Yeah,
Azul. Hi,
my
Sam.
cousin.
Hi, mom. The mom is with Insular Life. So, ano pa? Alam mo, kung nandito ka lang sa tabi ko, sasabayan na kita.
Hindi kayang sabay eh.
Hindi kaya eh. Hindi kaya sa ganito, hindi nagsasabay. Kasi nagawa ko na yan, di ba?
Ah, yeah.
I've sang with
Jim Paredes.
Jim Paredes. Di ba? Ano yung
Papahagi
kinanta
Society.
namin? Siyempre, ano yung favorite ni Anton?
Panalangin.
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 So, I
Really
sang
nice.
with Jim Paredes, Panalangin, on our silver wedding anniversary. Live. O, di
Live.
ba?
Wow.
Hindi
Palakpakan
nga ako
natin si tita.
nag-practice eh. Sabi ko, naman di ako nag-practice. Pero dinaan ko, sabi ng sister ko, si Jane, na who is also here watching, dinaan ko naman daw sa kaartehan ng pag-ganun-ganun. Kaya,
Stage present. Stage present.
oo. Meron pa ako isa, I sang with.
Sino pa?
Oh, the Undersecretary or Assistant Secretary of
Assistant
Finance.
Secretary.
Assistant Secretary of Finance, Tony Lombino.
So, context. Bigyan mo na context.
Context. So he
He's the-
gave a talk in a COL event, and I already asked him kasi I knew him naman eh, na pwede ko ba siyang interviewin after his talk? Tapos sabi niya, sure. Tapos sabi ko, pwede ba tayong mag-
Wait, I meant context for the viewers. Sino ba tong Tony Lambino?
sige, ikaw na magsabi.
Ano yun?
Smoky Mountain,
Oo,
Tony Lambino.
So yung mga Kumu viewers, ask your parents.
Yeah, sino si Tony
Tony Lambino.
Pero yung mga
Smoky
kanta
Mountain.
niya, pinasikat.
Oo.
Like yung ano na?
Yung Harana.
Oh, Harana.
By parokya ni
Pinasikat ng parokya.
ni Edgar.
At yun ang kinanta namin ng duet. Kasi
Harana.
I also like that song very. Alam mo ba yon, Ina, yung Harana? Do you know that song?
Parokya ni Edgar po.
That one,
Oh, see?
that version.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys, you think of it, Parokya ni Edgar, but the original was Tony Lambino of Smoky Mountain. Kasi he also
I
went
never
solo. Siya naman, kahit na magaling siyang kumanta, ang story ni Tony Lambino, parang the mom said that you have to study.
Mhm.
So, he had to let go of that career, and then he studied very well.
Mhm.
Nag-aral pa sa
Yeah.
Harvard, sa
Yeah.
kung saan-saan. And now he's our assistant secretary.
And what's nice is for Tony, for people like whoever's listening now, no, if you have something like singing or something else that you want to get into, pwede namang sabay. It doesn't have to be one or the other. I mean, you have places like ito, sa Kumu na madali. You can do both. Working whatever job you have, and then even doing another like side hustle, side business.
Oo, sabi ni
Yes.
Martin, you can't perform Japorm. That's exactly what it is.
Mhm.
I want another song, Ina. Pwede pa ba?
Okay lang ba? Kaya pa
Oh,
naman.
okay. Sige.
Ano?
Ano yung Dalea song or the decision?
Kaya mo ba yung Leia song?
Sige,
Or
tita.
kailangan practice?
Kaya mo yun? 2 words?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I hope my husband Marvin is watching. Han, this is dedicated to you, Madea.
Ay, sasabayan mo ba? Mahirap ata
Hindi
sabayan
ko siya
yun.
sasabayan.
Okay, okay.
Ayoko na sisirain.
Thank you sa mga scramble. Ano yung mga ganyan scramble?
Yes, thank you, everybody.
Sige, game. I wanna hear it na.
Alright.
Okay, go.
So, sige, while Ina's setting up, thank you to Madam Senorita, Lendre, and all of the scrambles. Susan Suarez. Thank you. Sino to? Yani Angeles. John. Thanks, guys. So, kung may mga, ano dyan, mga mahilig sa mga singers,
I ever
or want to constantly listen to more people, or like Ina, you can actually follow her. She does
Yep.
regular live streams on Kumu also.
Yes.
Ina Gatmaitan, di ba?
At saka isang
Yes.
paalala ko siguro sa kanila, no? Para you can easily, hindi naman easily talaga, pero mas madali to follow your passion. You really have to be good with money so that hindi pera yung nagiging pinaka-main determinant kung ano yung papasukin mo. Okay, let's take it away for
Okay.
Inna Gatmaitan. One more time.
Thank you. All right, everybody. This is 2 words by Lea Salonga, my idol, and I hope you like this. In a while, in a word, every moment now returns. For a while, seen or heard, how each memory softly burns. Facing you brings me new tomorrows. With gladness I do. I hope you guys are enjoying. Never with sadness, always with gladness. I do. Oh, thank you for the gifts. Ate Ina, Cham and Charles, hello.
Woohoo! Galing!
Yay.
galing.
Tita, I hope you like that.
Nag-message si Honey ko, sabi niya, thanks, love. Sabi ko kasi it's dedicated. Ang ganda!
Galing!
Hi,
Ang
Tito
ganda.
Morbin.
Super, super, super love that song. Siguro pag ikakasal ka, kakanta ka rin, ano?
Tita, that's my dream.
Diba?
That's
Alam mo
my
talaga
dream.
dati, kung nandun siya sa aisle, nakikita, ganun siya. Diba? Is that what she did? She sang that
Yes,
song?
that's right.
When did she sing it? They were face-to-face na, no?
I think so.
Yeah. Diba?
Grabe!
Grabe.
Tita, I actually want to write my own vow and like put music to it. Para mas
Wow.
special.
Oh, yan.
Super!
Swerte naman ni...
Ahem! Nagka-idea ka ba?
yes.
Nagka-idea si Enrique. Yung girlfriend ni Enrique is also a great singer. Oy, nag-guest mo
That's
siya.
right.
Mm.
Hi, Sam. If you're watching. So, yun. Oh my God, ang ganda. I can't
Galing,
get
galing.
over it. I really, really love that song. And super thank you, na,
Yeah.
natuwa ako talaga. I didn't expect. A lot of people don't know of that song, di ba? 2 words.
Yes.
O baka
Yes.
meron
But it's
kang
really
gusto-
beautiful.
We have to say thank you then, of course, to all of those that have been...
Yeah, kasi 4 minutes na lang, sayang.
Dami, dami sina Charm and Charles, Stargazers, Julian Hermosuro.
Hi, Leng.
Wow, daw. Behind
Hi,
the
Julian.
Voice, Reverse Psychology yan. Thank you, Behind the Voice. Sino po magbigay? Ang dami, sina Zeke, Inas Mendez, Jerry, Julian, sino pa ba?
So, alam nyo na. Alam nyo na. Dapat makinig kayo kay Ina. Manood kayo.
So may sample kayo today. So hope you can follow her on
Anong days ka
Ina.Gatmaitan.
ba nag-stream, Ina? Why don't you tell them?
Well, I stream usually Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Oh,
Pero sometimes I do
MWF.
have streams ng Thursday. Like later, I have a stream with my good friend Isa Rodriguez. So I hope you can follow me.
What time is that?
Usually,
It's
After
at
dinner
8
to,
o'clock.
Yeah,
Yes,
Monday.
usually.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Habang nagpapababa kayo ng dinner, makinig kayo sa beautiful music of Miss Inna Gatmaitan.
Yeah. Thank you also to
Thank you.
Francis Ginto, Aliza. Salamat.
Nag-try ka bang mag-apply sa Hong Kong, Disney sa Hong Kong? Di ba may mga ganon?
Yes, tita.
Kanta-kanta.
Actually, tita, I applied pero it wasn't for a vocal role. It was only for like a character role. Siguro
Yeah.
next time I find like an opportunity, I'll really go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, sayang, 2 minutes na lang tayo. So siguro we can start already giving it's a wrap messages to our viewers. Enrique, would you like to start?
Yeah. So I hope today you were able to learn about basic law number 2, diba? How to deal with, understanding first before getting into any business, investment, seeking advice from competent people. But also the other side of it is getting into something that hits the intersection.
So sana na-screenshot nyo. Kung hindi naman, punta lang kayo sa fqmom.com. Yung ating dalawang graphs na pinakita kanina. One is the intersection of your greatest passion and the world's greatest need, ng God's will. And then the other one is your ikigai, the intersection of the 4 things. And I do hope that you guys already know, especially those who have been following us. This is already our episode 6. Sana na alam nyo na rin ang inyong mga FQ score. Kasi it's easier to do it that way. You know where you are so that you can map your path kung saan nyo gustong pumunta. So, always remember, the second basic law of money is to get only into a business you understand and seek advice only from competent people. So, Ina, maraming salamat. Invite them again. Watch tonight.
Thank you.
Ina, 8 p.m. Inna Gatmaitan. And also, please do follow us on our socials. FQ Mom on Facebook, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Kumu, and the FQ Mom on YouTube and Twitter.
You can follow me at IFE Management on Instagram and IFE Management Facebook. Check it out.
Woohoo! Kanta na tayo!
Okay.
La, 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 la.
Thank you. Thank you.